Hello my lovelies, welcome back to this perfume channel, but today's video is a vlog. I do vlogs from time to time and I thought today is the perfect time to do it because I'm going to a Creed event for the new perfume launch. It is a beautiful rose fragrance. I have tried it before. I have tried it actually on the first day that it was launched because I was just visiting Selfridges then, but I'm very glad that I was invited. It's a very unusual thing to have a brand do an event in Birmingham and not in London. So I'm very happy, and I'm just doing my makeup and I'm going to go. I usually don't do events just because I don't enjoy them, and it's a lot. Like if I was going to every single event in London, I would never be at home. I would never do any work. Like, you know what I mean? Like I have to prioritize my real life and not just PR events. But I'm very happy to go to an event if it's here in Birmingham, and it's, you know, for a brand that I absolutely adore and love. And fun fact, there's also quite a few Polish people working at Creed behind the scenes, so for like the main, you know, head office. So it's really fun for me to always like go and talk to them and check everything out. So this is one of the things that I thought I would vlog today. What has been going on? Well, I was ill. I'm still not feeling 100%, but I'm not, you know, ill. I was ill for a long while, like a week and something. Like it's just, and I gave it to Mate, and he's now also just like trying to get out of it. It's a horrible cold. Oh no, I've got really dry skin today. After so many years of trying tretinoin and all of these vitamin A, I love what they do to my skin, but my skin is so sensitive that it still just makes me shed like crazy, and makeup looks awful on top of like this skin. So I'll try to maybe do as little makeup as possible, just like eye makeup or something, because it will really look really bad. I'm using the YSL, what is it called? A blush, Make Me Blush, because you often ask me about the makeup products. I try to link them, but I'm also saying it to myself so I know what to link. This is very pigmented, okay? This is super pigmented, so you don't need a lot. Also yesterday, I've had enough of our fragrance storage situation, because we've been trying to get somebody to come in and do like a built-in storage solution for the fragrances, because it's getting crazy out of hand. It was so messy, but it is very expensive, and we were going between like a cheaper option, like an elevated IKEA sort of built-in option, but it's not IKEA, but you know, like it's IKEA, you know what I mean, and then another of a carpenter coming in and doing it properly, you know what I mean. But the thing is, like that option is like £2,000 more expensive than the first one, and I'm like, with so many projects in this house that I don't think I want to spend that much more money on this storage when, you know, we might stay here forever, but it's not a house that would warrant like a full built-in situation. You know, some houses, like, you have to be a bit turned on with investment and stuff. Usually, like, proper built-ins are in like £1 million, like £2 million houses here in the UK. There is no necessity for us to have that nice of a storage. So we're like, okay, we would like it, because I also used to work in furniture, like luxury built-in kitchens, so I know the quality is there and I would love to have it, but I think it's just not a thing. So I thought, okay, let's go with the other option, but for fitting, it will take like 4 months wait time for them to become available. So I'm like, right, I'm just building a very cheap sort of a garage shelf unit, and I want these fragrances off the floor. It looks okay, but I mean, it looks awful, but it looks so much better. So, you know, I'm just so happy because it's now looking like a clean room. Like, I'm actually less stressed walking into that room and enjoying the fragrances. I can see them more. So I'll show you that. Another thing that is an exciting thing, spot here. Another thing that is very exciting that is happening is that we are redoing the vestibule floor and then putting in some benches, which will all happen over the next week. So we're very excited, and then we'll have to paint it, so it will look much nicer. The vestibule was the part of the house that was the only part inside the house that wasn't touched by the previous owners, so we thought we would do that because the floor was very old. It was original, but it wasn't nice original. It was like quarry tiles that were incredibly stained. I've tried to clean them. I've bought like different solutions, but I think the previous owners also like thought that they would end up removing them, so they just let everything go on them, and they're just cracked, and they were beyond repair. I'm going to use this Tom Ford Peach Glamour palette. I love the Tom Ford palettes. Like, the eyeshadows are so smooth. A tiny bit of the brown Tom Ford lip liner. A Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Jaw Lip Maximizer. This one is in the color 016, and I've gone through so many of them at this point. Love this because not only it gives you shiny lips, and I've got many lip products, and this one is always my favorite because it also like stings your lips a little bit. It's got this spearmint smell to it, and also I think they've put some in the product, so it stings your lips a little bit, so it plumps them up. So even if you're wearing only this, your lips are like plumped up and shiny. It always looks better in my opinion, but the only downside is that it dries your lips out a little bit more than like other lip products, but nothing like crazy. I just noticed that, you know, I have to put lip balm at night like a bit more after using this, but it's worth it in my opinion. So we've got the outfit. I'm loving this set from French Connection. This is the jacket. This is my first ever blazer that is kind of cut in, which I just love how it's a bit more vintage inspired. I love this one. And then I've got the skirt that is hard, really hard to show you. There we go. So it's a long skirt with a slit on the side. So it's, yeah, very fitted, traditional. It's got pockets as well, a plus in my book. So I'm loving it. This should be worn without the vest, but it's 12 degrees. It's going to be windy. It's sunny, but, you know, hello, Moshi. I don't trust this weather, so I'm always preparing for the worst, especially as I've just come out of the cold. So I'm going to take my coat, my long black coat. I've done something to my hair, saw it somewhere. Let's hope it looks good. I'm the worst with doing my hair. I've got these earrings. They were a gift. My idol necklace and my Pascal watch. I love the blue dial on this. It's so cute and adds a little bit of color to this look. But I'm going to put some boots on so I'm not too, you know, wedding guest. I guess you wouldn't wear white to a wedding, but you know, I don't want to be too prim and proper for this occasion, so I'm wearing boots to break it up a little bit. And my totem coat, which I wear all the time. And for the fragrance, I had to go with a Creed fragrance, of course, and it is my favorite from Creed at the moment, apart from Virgin Island Water, but that is considered in the men's section. So this is the Carmina one. Loving the rose, the cherry. Only 4 sprays here around the neck though, because we'll be testing the new one, I suppose, so I don't want to go crazy. So that one, I've got 10 minutes before I have to go, so I'll show you also what I've done with the fragrance room collection. So this is how it looks now. See, there used to be here loads of samples on the floor. There was fragrances here on the floor, so you couldn't really walk up to the fragrances, you would like walk on them. And also here's like our office section. This was all full with like random fragrances. So now it's a bit more, you know, clean. We've got some folders, admin stuff, some more samples down there, but it's much more clean. So I'm going to go to the event now. It is a luncheon luncheon sort of event, so we're going to have some food. I'll try to film as much as I can, but as sometimes my anxiety just hits and I'm trying to focus on living and surviving my freak out, my panic attack inside. So we'll see how it goes, but I'm facing it head on, and I'm hopeful that it's going to be, you know, a nice easygoing event. And I'm really excited to try this new Rosy Perfection, this springtime fragrance that I remember. It's beautiful, so I'm excited to try it actually on my skin and not on a scent strip. So let's get going. We're here at the event discovering La Daria. Lovely. Cocktail? Having cocktails? Absolutely lovely. So it's after the event. I'm just having a little browse. I had a look at the new Kirk from Maison Francis Kurkdjian. Don't know if that's the name, but I'll pop the bottle here on the screen. Lacks a bit of character to me. I've had a look also at some Loewe fragrances. Picked up a diffuser refill for the office, which was nice. And I think I'm going to try on a Burberry trench just to see my size, because I feel like I might want to hunt one down vintage in the future. That's my plan. So just trying it on, and then we'll head home and I'll talk you through the fragrance I tried today a little bit more from Creed. But yeah, overall enjoying it. Just got back home and I'm going to show you what I got. I got this Roses Diptyque diffuser refill. Go. Ooh, I hope it's not leaking because it's very strong. Is it supposed to be like this? I think so. There we go. Yeah, I don't think it's leaked. It just smells very strong for some reason. This smells very strong. They probably sent their things, but look, I've got us a new refill.
That's nice.
Yeah.
on the frame. Hello.
Got some black ink, very important because I couldn't print out a lot of stuff. And I also got from Creed, of course, the new scent. Ella Daria. For some reason, I can't remember this name. Do you want to smell it for the first time ever?
Yeah. Oh, I gotta go.
You gotta go?
Yeah, quick.
Okay.
I just said quick and you're doing all this drama. I have a little bit of, like, I can't smell properly because I was cold.
He's just, yeah.
It's
His
like,
nose is not working properly.
It reminds me of Arancia de Sicilia from Paris Monte Carlo. Is
Okay.
that, am I smelling this right? I might be wrong because of this.
Yeah, I think you're wrong.
Okay.
No, but this is
That's
really
what I'm
nice.
smelling.
It's really tart. The opening of this is super tart, roses with a nice muskiness, and the roses are a bit leathery to my nose, at least. Oh, I hit the microphone. But it really changes on the skin because I walked in, hugged the PR person for Creed, Felicity, and she had that on, but I totally didn't match up the fragrances together. Only when I sprayed it myself, half an hour later, I smelled it and I was like, oh my gosh, you're wearing this fragrance. Completely changes. About half an hour in, it becomes a bit more orangey and it becomes much, much sweeter. And it's just lovely fresh sweetness. So I love the dry down even more than the opening. I think it just settles down to this really unique, musky, rosy, orangey vanilla. Oh, it's beautiful. It's very elegant, very feminine. Love the bottle as well. I mean, perfection. I'm loving what Creed is doing at the moment with all of their new releases for women. I mean, they're smashing it out of the park. I'm a big fan of their scents. All of them are so wearable, so easygoing. Like, you'll try this, you'll love it for sure. Absolutely. Oh, I'll definitely wear it for the next few days. I also did this funny thing of keeping the menu. I was the only one. I was like, please, can I? Because the waiter was taking them away, but it's got the Creed logo at the back. I'm thinking, I know I'm a bit strange, but if we ever have children, I don't know if we will, then I'll be like, see, your mom was cool, okay? I was invited by Creed to this. The moment that they'll be like, oh, mom, you're so like boring, you're so cringy, you're so embarrassing, whatever. I'll be, see, this is thing. So I collect little things like that. I think it's nice to have as a memory. I also went to, I tried the Burberry coat, and that was really nice. I really would love to have it, but I think what I'm trying to do is find this pre-loved Waterloo coat in UK 10. Fit me perfectly. It's just, I used to have a trench that was from Zara, but it was very good quality. Zara then was so much better. I wore it non-stop for school. I was doing my A-levels. I remember non-stop every single day for the longest time until Maciej ripped one of the pockets, and ever since then I had another trench that was totally like not it. It was just an open sort of a trench. It wasn't a tied trench. No, I didn't like that one. I'm going back to my roots, back to that trench. I really would like it, but I think I'll find something pre-loved. There's loads of Burberry trenches pre-loved, so that is my plan. Use my appearance as well, because I'm just enjoying time at home, not putting any makeup on apart from mascara and a bit of eyeliner, and working, and yeah, I'm just not feeling my best. After a very intense day yesterday, after all of that, I worked and I also went to the gym for like an hour and a half. And you know when you have got that hype, you're just hyped to do something, work out, and I went at it really, really hard. I did my personal record of hip thrusts of 110 kilograms, which is just crazy. I can't believe I'm doing that. But yeah, I was just feeling so tired but so strong for some reason, so I took advantage of that. But today I'm definitely feeling worse for wear a little bit, just going absolutely crazy at the gym last night. So I'm going to do a bit more work, editing, emails, everything, and hopefully I can jump into the garden and do a little bit of garden work today, because I want to take advantage of the nice weather. We've gotten so much mulch, that we need to distribute all throughout the garden, because we're getting so many weeds. This garden is huge for us, and we want to avoid getting so many weeds because it's a nightmare to keep up. So we'll have to like de-weed the whole garden again, probably, because some of it has been de-weeded, but they're coming up, and redistribute that. So I want to have a start on that before the weekend, because the whole weekend will probably be just that, very, very busy. On another note, my glasses have steamed up. It's really good. I am in a greenhouse at the moment, and I just wanted to show you because I'm very, very proud. First ever tomatoes. They are doing great. So we're starting, easy, I guess, with some tomatoes, with cucumbers. We want to plant the courgettes. We've also planted carrots, some salad leaves. Salad leaves are not doing well. So that is not working, but I'll show you the tomatoes. There we go, beautiful. This one is struggling a little bit, but apart from that, beautiful tomatoes. They're doing very, very well. So we're really happy with that, because I usually killed everything, every plant, so very happy. Just put some seeds of broccoli here. This one is on the side, shouldn't be, but broccoli coming up, which is great. This, it's waiting for the cucumbers, because we've planted them here directly, but nothing came up. So we've planted them again in little pots like this, put them inside the house, and they're growing. So we put some cucumbers here, got some basil. This coriander plant, it is finished. I need to buy a new one, but it served us well. It's just done its thing. And we've planted some laurels that we need to plant outside, but we took some cuttings and they've been doing well, so they need to be planted in the garden. You can tell also that all of the black currants are starting to flower, do you call them? I don't know. They're starting to produce fruit, which is great. And then we planted some more blueberry bushes. This is a blueberry bush, but we've planted some more blueberries here, like the big ones. And I never remember what it's called. Gooseberries, I think gooseberries here, and raspberries there. So we're going to also have some wonderful, wonderful fruits this year, hopefully more than last year. I have also just received 2 new scents. This one I'm doing a partnership with YSL on Instagram. So this is the new Muse fragrance. I've already sprayed it. Oh, I love the magnetic caps. This is such a wonderful sandalwood. It is like one of my favorites. What's it called? Similar to Piano Santal from Orchestre Parfum, but it's better. It's better because it's much less animalic and it's just soft and powdery. It's so elegant. Love this so much. So this is for my partnership, and this is Stronger With You Sandalwood for men. Wow, 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 wow. My favorite one if you're looking for a fragrance for a man. Love Stronger With You intensely. Also, absolutely Stronger With You, absolutely. It's harder to get, but oh my gosh, that is such a good fragrance. And this one is on par with Stronger With You, absolutely.